hello. Well, this was... Oh my god, what is he doing? He's doing his food everywhere. This was going to be a welcome back kind of vlog. It was a great introductory of the horses and ponies eating their food. Yeah, well, it didn't quite work out that way. I've just come down to the fields. They are all in different fields. Levi is as dirty as anything. He's been rolling, so he's been jet. Had a little drop of rain last night, so they're just as muddy as anything. Ponies are in a different field. I'm just gonna get them back where they should be. And yeah, and then let's do a bit of a rewind and we will start this whole vlog again. I was going to go around all the horses and do a little pre-introductory, and Levi's looking a state, you're looking a state, oh my gosh. I need to call the RSPCA. The last 6 months, these horses have honestly, look how bad they've got. Look at the state of them. Right, Kodak. Well, this is Kodak again. Gorgeous boy, hey, reintroducing you. So I will update you with Kodak on his journey so far. I think the last time we left off, yeah, he had just boomed. He just really just got it. So yeah, I will update you after I've just shown you around all the others as well. Honestly, Levi's weeing on the hay. Hey Jet, you're all mucky. I've got some feral horses. These are not the same horses as you saw last time. But yeah, feral. You're feral. Look at the state of you. Oh my gosh. Well, good morning and welcome to a vlog. A very, very long overdue vlog. I've just been so busy. Literally, these horses have been working their butts off, and actually this week they're actually having, oops, almost slipped, having, well, just a little bit of a break, not so much intense work. But this is our newbie, this is Levi. He is just a super duper boy. He's so good. He came over from Ireland. He's really rocky at the moment. He's had a good roll. We had a bit of rain last night, so they're all enjoying the nice moist ground. Then we've got Bambi, who's just been a super, as per usual. Paris has been going really well. She's been out to loads more shows. Lily's now had her wires taken out of her leg, and we've actually decided to now put Paris up for sale. So Paris has done what she needs to do. And yes, so she's our little pony for sale at the moment. A little 4-year-old, stunning little liver chestnut. Went from my brain then. Then we've got Jet over there, Miss Jet, who again has been doing fantastic. She's now BS registered and just doing all the British novices. She's got some double clears and just super. And then we've got Mr. Kodak, the gorgeous boy there, who is currently, he's been fantastic. He went up to a metre 5 classes. We were jumping a metre 15 just at training, like going over a course of metre 15s. He would put in the occasional stop from what I've been working out from him, he likes accuracy, so he really likes his rhythm the same, and if he feels he's not going to make it, he just won't. So in all fairness, he does the right thing for him. You know, if he's not going to manage it over the fence, I'd rather him stop than have an accident. So yeah, whereas this one here is just super. He just jumps anything. Again, he's now BS registered. We've been doing some BS shows and some 90s. I've jumped 1.5 meters on him in training. Yes, all really good. But if you've been keeping an eye on my Instagram, Facebook, and my little reels and stuff that I put on YouTube, then you'll be seeing all the updates with them. But I'm going to go into a bit more further detail with them all and how things have been going. But Jet is also up for sale, so she's currently up for sale now. Obviously still taking her out to some shows, but oh, she is just stunning. Like the way she just presents herself, she's just, I mean, yes, I've got her into show jumping. I'm not much of a dressage rider. I know the basics, you know, done a couple of novices tests and intro tests, but yeah, nothing serious with the dressage. So yeah, what I can see, she would just excel in a dressage home. Just everything about her, she's just stunning. She is just stunning. So yeah, so she's currently up for sale. I think she'll be gone this summer. Yeah, and little Levi, so I brought him to obviously produce. He's just come straight out racing. Let me point you on to him. So Levi, he's come out of racing, straight out racing. He finished racing in January 22nd, was his last race. He was a hurdle racer. He was extremely slender, as they are when they come out of racing. Yeah, so he came over from Ireland straight off the lorry. I lunged in the next day and basically just got cracking on him, really. Had a lovely pop on him, lovely shape, and yeah, he's, I mean, the typical racehorse, you know, not really sitting in balance underneath himself, though, you know, you're leaning on me a lot, needing my legs to support him. So now I've just really brought him back to basics to make him use himself. He's now nice and correct in all 3 paces. And yeah, the jumping is just super, absolutely super. We have, however, come to a little bit of a setback, but setbacks are not bad setbacks. Setbacks are all learning. So I don't take any setbacks as a negative. It's always a positive. So basically, we went to Solihull last week. We did the meter clear round, which he's very capable of, and he loves it. He absolutely loves it. Now, there was 2 fences. They were 1.15 meters. Honestly, I am not joking. I don't even know why I pointed him towards them, because I know that, yeah, okay, he could probably do it, but he's not at that stage yet with his shape and the way he's taking off. He's just not at that stage to do that, obviously. I mean, that's a huge step to go. So, but these 2 fences, yeah, he jumped the one. The second one, which was the last fence, stupidly, again, it was 2 strides into it, off a corner, and he leaped up and crashed down on it. And unfortunately, because it was the last jump, we didn't have any more fences to jump. So he took that memory home with him, went to a clear round the next day, and even in the warm-up, a little 60 oxer, he refused, and he is not a refusing kind of horse. So I knew from that moment that, yeah, this has scarred him. So I'm now working on getting him just his confidence built up, basically. So I'm taking him back out the BS stuff and just going back into the clear rounds and unaffiliated stuff, just doing 70s, maybe an 80, you know, nothing strenuous, just to get his shape correct, and just to get him confident. And once he's confident, he will just be a fantastic horse. Now, I've really got my eyes on him to keep, but we will see. Again, his personality and everything is just fantastic. So yeah, that is all the horses that we have here at the moment. We've got a little Oakley who's on turnout, so he's just gone to rest and chill and just mature, because obviously he's only, well, he's just turned 4-year-old. So he's gone up to my mum's, and then I've got Monty, the gorgeous stunning Monty, who has gone up on the hills with some big bad boys, I'm going to call them, the bad boys, just to knock him down a peg or two, shall we say, because he's just turned 4 and he thinks he knows it all. So he's fantastic in ridden work. He will try the odd rear and the odd, you know, normal baby things, which is fine. I feel safer on a horse than I am on the ground, but on the ground he's a little bit bolshy, and yeah, he takes the rearing to his advantage, really. So he's gone up on the hills. When I bring him back, I'm not really sure. I'll see what space I have here, and you know, when I'm ready to really dedicate that time, because he's going to need consistent work when he comes back. So I need to make sure that I'm ready and prepared for him. But to be honest, I went and saw him a month ago, and he was still very weeny, still got a lot of growing to do, yeah, he kind of came over to me and like knocked me a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, okay, you're still a douche. So yeah, I'll leave him up there maybe for a further year, but we will see. I cannot wait to bring him back, to be honest. But yeah, this vlog is going to be about all my updates, really. And to be honest, I think I've actually deleted the majority of videos because my storage on my phone is a bit pants, so I've had to delete loads. So yes, a lot will be screen recorded from Instagram and that kind of thing. So but yeah, I will talk you through all the events and what's been happening and how things are going, and yeah, enjoy.
Shoulders back a bit, stay soft with your hands, keep your hands there you go, that's a nice seat for him. Good, hands forward for the pedal, let him use his neck. If he wants to jump it, then he can. Good, shoulders back, good. That softness in the hands has been a key difference for him. Keep him cantering. Right, soft hands, go with him like a jump. Lovely, no, that's fine.
So here we are having a absolutely fantastic lesson on Monty. He was yeah, a bit spriteful in this session. This is his first proper canter, really, for this amount of time anyway. So yeah, really pushing him through his limits, really, where he was a bit testing. He was quite cheeky this day, yeah, tried a few bucks and broncs, and he does this thing where he suddenly stops as well, just anything really to put me off. But the key thing with him was just to keep him moving, keep him working, keep him listening to me. As soon as he gets his own brain on him, then that's when he gets time to think, and he gets time to be a little bit sharp and a little bit cheeky. So no, he was super this day. I was having severe back problems this day. I actually could not get off him when we did stop. So yeah, so I think I did well, considering. Yeah, so yeah, as you can see, it was just a little bit of a douche. But yeah, it was just such a fantastic session. And after this, we just kept working, and oh my god, he was just getting better and better every single time.
That's nice. See how he's working now, he's thinking, he's enjoying that. Lovely. Good boy. Lovely. Much more balance in his turns as well when he's not up and hollow. Lovely. And forwards to canter when you're ready. Again, just offer it to him and see what he does. He doesn't have to, but just say, hey, do you want to? Lovely. Nice transition. Well done. Clever boy. Shoulders back, soft hands. Leg. Good. There you go. Lovely. Lovely. A little bit more leg. Nice transition, good boy. And he's with you straight away, that's lovely. Lovely. Good. So when you're ready, again, just say, hey, do you want a canter? Cheeky boy. And find that trot again. Forget about that, trotting on. He's testing now because you've given him a bit more rein, and just keep riding, go back to your trot. It's because you're giving him this extra bit of rein and stuff. He's going, how can I you over with that? Ignore it, find your trot again. Find your trot again. Yeah, fine, let him throw his toes out the pram, he can keep working. Good. And then when you're ready, let's just ask him for another canter. Good, shoulders back, lovely. Lovely. Leg on now, leg on, soft hands, soft hands, soft hands. That's it, good. Good, good. Hold that position, hold that contact, that's lovely. Leg, bit more leg in the naughty corner, soft hands, drop them forward a little bit. Good, well done. Good, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep cantering now, don't let him trot because he is tired. Forward. Atta boy, looking around your turn, soft hands, legs, 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 and forwards down to trot when you're ready. Forwards trot, forwards trot, forwards trot, 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 go on Monty. Good, a little bit more forwards, half a gear more. Hey, come and meet me a little bit lower and we can carry each other. There you go, he's figured it out, clever boy. Clever boy. Good. Good, that's it. And forwards down to walk when you're ready. Forwards, try and walk through your seat. Lovely transition. And keep him walking now. We're going to walk a couple of laps. That's perfect. Right, talk to him. Good boy.
So this was our next session, and yeah, he had only been to this arena once before, but he's very quickly picked up where the entrance is. So yeah, he started to nap around the entrance, whether that be a buck, a shake of the head, a little bronc, or put in a stop, like a mid-canter. Yeah, he was being a bit of a swine, so we had to just really keep pushing him past the entrance, and just keep him focused in what I'm asking. So yeah, much better in this session. He just started to get it. So yeah, he was just fantastic, and we just yeah, just worked him actually and really made him think, and I think got the absolute best out of him. Yeah, he was super.
Yeah. He doesn't do the baby thing of, oh, I'm really going to overbend. Yeah. I think that's more down to your riding hip. Definitely. Because you turn him with your leg. Yeah. And your hands are just there and let him ride. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it's really nice. Good. And then change your diagonal across the middle, but don't change anything else. Good. That's not modified, that's easy. So now what we'll do.
That was my stirrup at clips.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Nice.
Good.
He's like, what does this mean?
Keep in that rhythm. What we'll do a circle at C again.
Catch me biggest time. Damn, you're so vicious. You're so vicious. Catch me biggest time.
With the outside rein, try to move. Good.
Yeehaw, catch me biggest time. Damn, baby, you're so vicious. You're so clean, so delicious. Damn, baby, you're so vicious, so clean, so delicious.
Ride it away and connect it. Steady, 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 good. Steady through the corner. Steady, steady, and open it up. Forward, forward, forward.
oh, oh, oh,
Okay. Yeah.
oh, where do you go? Oh,
Nice. Now, just give him the chance and the space to have a little wobble. Get on, forward, ride it away. Good, well ridden. Good.
I got it on record.
Good.
So keep him a bit more forward now, because you've done it once. And remember, keep him straight when you ask for the transition. Don't let him push the outside shoulder. Just getting tired of the shoulder now, ride it away.
Naughty boys do.
Nice. So just every other stride now, squeeze, 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 and just encourage him. That's it, ride it away. Go on, go on, go on, get on. Let him canter, that's fine, let him canter. Let him canter, open him up a bit. So you want to go, son, let's go. He's warmed up now. Let him get some whiz out, there you go. Good. Leg, and keep your shoulders back, good. Yeah, absolutely. If he's happy with that, just help him on his line and teach him the stride because he's got no idea. Clever boy. Clever. Good. Nice. So pop it in a trot again. Lovely. Nice length of your reins there. Good. Little bit more tempo if we can. Good. Now looking for your line. Outside leg to help him on the turn. Good. Nice approach. Good boy. Clever. Good, and now let's try it in the canter. So don't gather your reins up too much. So wrong leg, so miss the fence if we can't get the right leg beforehand, because he needs all the help he can get with his balance. Lovely, lovely. Just bring him back to you a little bit. Shoulders back. Wow, clever boy.
So this is the highlights of the 2 sessions in this beautiful arena. So he worked so well. He worked so well, and we even got to pop a jump at the end, which was fantastic. But as you can see, yes, he can be a cheeky, sharp little monkey, and he does nap a lot around the gateways. But he's super fun, and he gets it, and he's got brains, and he uses them, you know. But yeah, once he gets it, he's super, and I absolutely love riding this horse. It's just got to a point now that actually I feel that, do you know what, we've done possibly about 3 weeks quite intense work with him. He was going out for hacks. It wasn't all just arena work. But he started to get a little bit more bolshy on the ground, rearing when ridden as well. I mean, he was rearing, not very high, but one of the last hacks that I took him out on, he went up vertical, where I was wrapped around his neck, and I honestly thought he was going to flip himself over backwards. So I've taken him out for one more hack since then in a complete different place, just so he's got his brain thinking. I find with these warm bloods, they need stimulating all the time, something to keep their mind focused. So yes, this was our last little hack out here. Went to a complete different place, just boxed him up and went out with Megan. And then this was his first day of being turned away. So this is just before Christmas. As you can see, it's all a little bit frosty. So him and Oakley having a little bit of a battle there. This is the first time they've been turned out together actually for a little while. So it's really interesting to watch, because obviously They're both rising 4-year-olds, and they change. Their attitude changed. They then think they're the main man. So yeah, this is very interesting to watch them both. But after the ridden work with Monty just getting a little bit too big for his boots, I've decided to now turn him away with a bunch of older, bigger horses, the Back Boys. And he's up on a hill and he's just been left, completely left, no human interaction, and just to be a horse. And I really feel this is his part of education where he's at. So when I bring him back, that all depends on him. I keep going to see him up on the hills, just see how he is, just have a little bit of human interaction and just see how he interacts with me, and that, you know, dictates how I think his attitude is. So whether it's going to be the end of this year or next year, we will see. But the more time he has away, the better, because he's still got a lot of growing to do. He's only about 16 hands right now. Potentially, I do want him to grow a lot more. He is a warm blood, so they do take their time to grow. I mean, he could be growing till he's 5-6 years old. And I would love to have Monty for myself, but again, that all depends on height. So swiftly moving on to the beautiful Kodak. As you can see, he's just been amazing. So generally I'm trying to train him over a metre to 1.15 metre. So yeah, obviously the 1.15 metres I'm kind of just on the starting point of that, but here we are jumping a 1.10 metre. This was his biggest this day. This was just before Christmas. But yeah, he just excelled with confidence. He was just super. So here we are at home, just popping a 1.15 metre. I've put the front bar as a cross rail just to be a bit more encouraging and confidence giving for him, but he absolutely loved it. This was our first 1.15 actually, and yeah, he honestly he was buzzing. He loved it. and we headed out to another arena hire with Kodak. Just popped the jumps up to a nice decent height. I think they were probably full up, I don't know, 105s, 110s. And he jumped really lovely, very forward, very fluent, full of confidence. And yeah, he just felt very, very good. He loved it actually. Yeah, in the warm-up here, I know this was a 115 fence because it was marked. It was just nice to take him over that with the space before and the space after, because every time I've jumped in that height previously, we've been in a very cooped up space. So yeah, he jumped extremely well this day. Very pleased with him. And the same again here. So at home again, jumping a metre 15. This time I've put the front rail up as a straight bar just to get him thinking. A little bit more experienced in that height now. And again here, we went up to metre 15s. And yeah, he was just jumping fantastic. And just some more metre 15s at home, and we went out and did our first 105 show, where he came a second. This was actually the last show that I did with him. He's now got a bit of a swollen knee, which he's had for a while. Investigations are going underway, but he's basically been off work for like the last 4 weeks now, which is a big fat poo. Yeah, not good, but I cannot wait to have my boy back on board. So moving on to Miss Jet, the beautiful girl. So she had an awful lot of time off last year, the majority of last year. I mean, she was, we were going out for hacks, we were just doing a few little bits here and there, just keeping her ticking over, but she didn't really get into any intense work. So January, I was just like, right, this is the year. So started getting back into work with her. I mean, last year it was all just, there were so many things coming up. I had my wrist injury as well, and then there was the weather and just all sorts of things. She was losing shoes, then she had a foot abscess that went on for like 4 or 5 weeks. So yeah, just various things for reasons why we didn't really get a chance to really get stuck into work with her. So anyway, she is now in full swing. She's BS registered. Here we are, I just kept getting some arena hires and just letting her figure it out herself. She's one of those that, I mean, she's a mare. She knows best, obviously. So sometimes interacting too much with her really messes things up. So you've almost got to have that equal balance with her, not to hold her back too much, but just allow her to figure it out for herself. So this is her first 90 class actually, and we went on to do the meter after. Here she really started to get, I mean, she's changed an awful lot since here, but also with the previous videos when she first started back in January, she's changed awful lot since then as well. So yeah, she's just such a cool horse, so lovely, so sweet. She's just so genuine. She's never ever refused to jump, so she will take it at whatever stride. She's super. So this is Jet's first BS show. So we went in for a British novice and she only went clear. I couldn't believe it, a double clear. So this is her first lot of points that she's got on her name. We've been doing loads of training, a lot more intense training, really putting the heights up, a lot more flat work, and yeah, she's just a clever girl. I mean, it's not the smoothest of rounds, but do you know what? She goes clear, and she's just got brains. She is super, such a super girl. So we were well on our way now. So she'd been up to probably about 6 more BS shows before this. I don't unfortunately have the recordings. I didn't have anyone come with me, but this is at Hartpury. So again, she went in for the British novice. Unfortunately, she did get a couple of poles down, but I'm so pleased with how she went. She, again, first time she's ever been here. She just gets her stride, she works out, and she's a very clever girl, very clever. Just a little bit more mileage under her and experience, and I've got no doubt this girl is going to fly. She's just super. And this is recently just doing some flat work at home. Yeah, as you can see, she's just striking. She is just stunning. You've got to remember, she's only 4. She's only just turned 4 this year. So yeah, she has just got so much potential. She's got the move, she's got the flick. Yeah, she is just stunning, just stunning. And these are just a few highlights from her. She'd also been and done some cross-country training as well. So because she's just got the ability to just jump anything, she just thrives from it. She loves her job. So I booked her in for a 100 trial, and she actually came 6th out of 22 entries. She got placed. It was just crazy. And again, she loved it. She went through the water, she jumped all the jumps. Just a stunning girl, took everything in her stride. I mean, completely different atmosphere. You jumping on the grass, and yeah, she loved it. So this is definitely an all-round horse. I think she'd excel at dressage as well, but super girl. So moving swiftly on to the new boy. This is Levi. So Levi is an ex-racehorse, Irish thoroughbred. He's come over from Ireland. He raced 6 times hurdle racing. He is a just turned 5-year-old. Here we are. I've just got him in. This is his 2nd day of being with me. I just like to assess them myself, no matter what I've heard about them or what they've done or how their temperament is. Yes, I'll take that on board, but I'm gonna get my own relationship with this boy and my own understanding and my own views before I get on board, obviously. Safety is paramount when you're working with these horses. So I'll do that by just lunging him on both reins, asking him to do things, see if he understands, and just getting settled basically. So I hop on and this is our first ride. So yeah, he's very tense, very choppy, and just very hollow. He's just very, yeah, we're just working each other out, you know. I'm just wanting him to go forward. He did actually start napping around the gateway, so every time I was in walk, he would suddenly stand and then come up off his 2 feet. Not much, but I think enough to try and intimidate somebody. So yeah, just had to keep pushing him on and pushing him past that, and I've never had a problem with napping since. Just pushing him forwards, and he's just been fantastic. You can just see him thinking, okay, yeah, I'm going to do what you're asking me, and just working it out. Like, we're both working each other out. He doesn't know me, I don't know him, and he's, you know, he's just responding fantastically and just doing what he thinks is the right thing. And this is just such a fantastic start to our whole new journey. So he was super. So I thought, right, let's get him out to an arena hire, somewhere bigger, somewhere different, better ground, and we can just explore more. If there's some jumps, then maybe popping over a jump. So what I was doing is literally just letting him have the reins. He was very, very forward. He just wanted to race everywhere. So I was just throwing the reins at him and making him use his body, which took a little time at the beginning, but wow, we got such a response. I was so pleased with him, and he was fantastic at jumping as well. He was just so honest. He was just lush, just fantastic. I mean, just look at him. So it was only about 4 days into having him. He was going super. I trust this horse so much. I've created such a bond with him. I actually did a little 50 and 60 centimetre show with him. It was actually Sydney's class, but Sydney pulled out. So I took her place. And it was just a perfect show just to take him and just popping round a fun, relaxed show. And he was lovely again. Just the atmosphere with all of the horses. He was just great. I couldn't have asked for any more. He had been doing so well. We've been doing so much training. We've been out to a couple of little shows. So I just thought, do you know what? This horse has got it. I think he jumps better, bigger. So we went straight in for the 70 centimetre.
Woke up this morning feeling like a wreck, brains in a haze, but I'm ready to flex. Put on my headphones, turn up the beat, gonna let loose, forget all the heat. Walking down the street, people staring at me, but I don't give a damn, I'm in my own spree. Swag on point, attitude so high, no on. Woke up this morning feeling like a wreck, brains in a haze, but I'm ready to flex. Put on my headphones, turn up the beat, gonna let loose, forget all the heat. Walking down the street, get it staring at me, but I don't give a damn, I'm in my own spree. Swag on pine, attitude so high, no, I know. Woke up this morning feeling like a wreck, brains in a haze, but I'm ready to flex. Put on my headphones, turn up the beat, gonna let loose, forget all the heat. Walking down the street, people staring at me, but I don't give a damn, I'm in my own spree. Swag on point, attitude so high, no on.
I mean, what an absolute superstar. This was his first ever 70, his third ever show. I think that deserves a huge round of applause. So here we are at our arena eventing clinic, and oh my god, again he was just fantastic. It was a 70 centimetre class, however, because he was just jumping so good, we actually jumped some a bit bigger as well. I don't know how high, maybe the 80s, a bit more solid jumps, but what a superstar, just super. And here we are back out to Allen's Hill again for another 70 centimetre show, and again he just did amazing.
Woke up this morning feeling like a wreck, brains in a haze, but I'm ready to flex. Put on my headphones, turn up the beat, gonna let loose, forget all the heat. Walking down the street, people staring at me, but I don't give a damn, I'm in my own spree. Swag on point.
So I was just doing some training at home with him. He's really started to muscle up a little bit more, started to take the contact, get a nice, more compact shape. So I decided to see how high he could go to the height that he felt okay at. And yeah, we made it 1.5 meters this day, so really pleased. And then this is when we just started to fly. So most of our training then kind of went up to 80s, maybe 85. Stroke 90, just training at home, and yeah, just super. Honestly, this boy is just fantastic. So we went to Rectory Farm and we did the unaffiliated 70/75 centimetres. This was his first time here, and first time doing a 75. So he did fantastic. Again, he's just so much more established now. He's just away. He's just away. He's got so much more confidence, so much more balanced, and he's just got it. Just the one pole, and that was just purely just going flat and just running. So I think he's learnt from that. So here we are, we go into the 80 centimetres. Again, this is his biggest class yet, and he just jumped mega. He jumped super.
Well, we got 4 pots in the last one. Luckily. Oh my gosh. 8 volts. Now.
Well, the commentary said it all for you. 8 faults. Yeah, get that. The last fence down and one coming through the double, which was completely understandable for him. But again, super duper boy. Levi was just coming on super. So for the British Riding Club, we entered the 80 and the 90 class in the show jumping. There was two phases, and then there was a jump off if you weren't clear in the 2 phases. So in the 80 we had 1 fence down, so we went off into the 2nd phase. Unfortunately we had another fence down, so we didn't go into the jump off. Then we did the 90. The 90 was a big 90. I mean, in the 2nd phase, it can go up 10 centimetres. So you're looking at, there were some fences there that was 1 metre. Bless him, he's never done a course that big before. So these jumps did kind of come up at him quite quickly, but he just jumped his heart out, and this is where I was just like, actually, this horse has got so much potential. I mean, he was just mega. So this was Levi's first British novice, so he'd just been jumping fantastic. He started to get his doubles a bit better, started to get his striding a bit better, and listening and just riding a bit more correctly. So this is his first British novice, and he got one pole down, and he actually got a really good place. I'm sure he came 5th or 6th in this, and there was about 20 entries, so I'm pretty pleased with that. So now we get to hang out with the girls. That is Sydney, Lily, Bambi and Paris. So moving on to the absolute sweet little Paris, who is just such an angel. She is such a sweet girl. So she's not been out to many shows. She's been to some clear rounds, and the way Lily is riding this pony, like, she is a baby pony. You know, she's extremely green. She's unbalanced. She's spooky. And Lily just takes her around here like an absolute pro. She did super. She went clear. Paris doesn't knock poles. She's so brave. She just really listens to Lily, and I was so pleased with this. It's obviously a Christmas show, but yeah, they did so well. Good, that's better. Much better. Good girl. Right, Rain, go. Yes, well done. Go in. Lovely, well done. Right, you're coming up to your back corner again. So remember, right rein, Lily. Right rein. Leg. Good. Good, well done. Good. Lean back, sit back. Leg. Good girl. Look up, Lily, at your jump. Do not look down. Look up. Good girl. I mean, wow, didn't they both just do fantastic? They did so well. We actually went to a show. So we took Paris. This was her first show with Lily. She did the 50 and the 60 centimetres. Lily was feeling very brave. So in warm-up, again, Paris just took it all in, and Lily got a little bit speedy and just full of confidence, and yeah, they were away. I mean, wow, Lily's riding skills just perfect through this, just absolutely perfect. sitting up, she's waiting, she's balanced, she's controlled, and just every single stride she just rides lovely. And didn't Paris do so well? This was her first 70cm show, and just a huge round of applause to both of them. Absolutely super. It really, really is hard riding these baby horses, and Lily just made it look so easy. We was extremely lucky to go and visit the Great Western Air Ambulance team and the actual team that saved Lily. So there was the pilot, we had 2 doctors, and yeah, we got to meet them all, and it was just surreal actually, just seeing them all again. So we got to go in the helicopter. We got to see the cars, Lily got to play like with the lights, and it was just had a fantastic time. It was really lovely to meet them all again, in different circumstances. And yeah, Lily gave them a letter, bless her, and a drawing and things, so it was very, very sweet. Well, Lily certainly had her big brave pants on today. She wanted to do some fences at 75cm, and oh my god, this blue oxer was humongous. It was huge, and Paris jumped it, bless her. And yeah, and then a lot of the other fences we kept a little bit lower and just stuck a couple up at 75, but again, just rode superbly.
Feel the pulse, here we go, here we go.
Who is this, you may ask? This is Lily. This is Lily riding with Ferguson. Ferguson's off our livery yard, and he took Lily around this superstar round of a 70 at Hartpury. Lily just did fantastic. She, again, just so brave.
Far from the noise of the city, I finally feel at peace. Divine energy flows through me like sacred art. With new perspective, I'm ready for a brand new start. With each beat of my heart, a dream takes flight.
So this vlog is continuing into part 2. There's just so much going on, so please do tune in to part 2.
Lessons learned make my path clear, turning over new leaves, changing and growing stronger.